up, guys. Me wake up this morning. And when me wake up this morning, me see the police in our house. And me I wonder what happened. I be a police, buckler. The police me see in our house, guys. Yo, me I tell the people, let me joke out. Me say, hey, I don't know joke thing, brother. Yo, me pick them never get for gas thing, you know. Me pick them never get for gas thing. I'm plan for the Vybz Kartel concert right now. And it now go blood clot me. I'm plan for the Vybz Kartel, but me pick them never get for gas thing. And now me can't get for gas bumper class. Guys, I'm serious about buckler.
Welcome to Crime Time News, JA News and Entertainment with a buzz. The video that you just saw is allegedly of Pops YG getting arrested, brought to the police station at the back of the police jeep after an incident that took place in a place called Maroon Town. Based on the information or based on the side of what Pops and his crew said, they went to a concert and event in a Maroon Town. While they were leaving that concert on their way back home, they were confronted by a group of men, gunmen that wheel and pop off, blaze up all sorts of can after them. It was a chaotic scene of trying to get away. Pops YG claimed that he jumped through some sorts of window, that the cars that they were driving damaged. It is said that their security detail that was behind them in the traffic saw what was transpiring, heard the sounds, went to the scene of the crime, wheel and pop off and rush off upon the assailants, alleged assailants. Them take what themselves, Pops YG and his crew, based on what they said, they were taken to the police station. They were questioned and then they were let go. Now people like me say, when it comes to TikTok especially, social media on a whole, believe half of what you hear, half of what you see. When it comes to TikTok, that falls to a mere 1% that you should probably believe. I am going to show you and tell you a couple of inconsistencies. Based on what Pops YG and his friends said, they were taken to the police station immediately. They were questioned, they were acting as if they were the suspect instead of the victims. Now, people, whenever you're going to analyze a story, you have to think about the source. What is the ulterior motive of the source? Is that source known for telling the truth? Is that source a hype source? Does that source do things for the clout? Could this be some sorts of publicity stunt to trend on TikTok? Because, when you trend, that is where the money is. Money is always the motive. The love of money is the root of all evil. So when you hear somebody giving two different stories, based on all the stories that are circulating all over social media, the maths is just not adding up. 2 and 2 just does not make 4. It might make 44, 4,444, but it does not make 2 out of 2. So therefore, it tells you that something is wrong. And what is even more wronger than wrong bang is the fact that these people will be calling down DEATH on themselves. There's a saying that goes, be very careful what you put out there in the environment, the energy that you bring to yourself. Don't speak your own DEATH into being. And based on the facts that persons like myself that are streetwise and see what is going on in a social media, in the news and real life, predicted that this man was more than likely, the likely possibility of him being one of the first to go on TikTok was very high. So far, my predictions have been wrong, but youth, do not call this upon yourself, especially when you know that all of these TikTok prophets are going to come out and warn you and say they get all sorts of vision. And then if something, hopefully it does not eventually happens to you, them are going to say, see there, me a prophet, me a Nostradamus, but they are always Nostradamus. They are scammers, just like these TikTok beggars and fraudulent personnels. Point blank and period.
Catch that one here. RT Diddy got arrested in Jamaica for backing a gun on a civilian in Jamaica, a Jamaican citizen. A Jamaican citizen go to the police station, and when a Jamaican citizen go to the police station, all of Armand Barracks come. The whole of Armand Barracks come for nasty RT Diddy. Yeah, so when them take him away my ball, but me I say Jamaica police, I don't like that. You should have doing something. Him too blood clot bright. Come and go like him a things from where they in the officer. Officer that boy they are going too much. I'm going like him run Jamaica. Pussy, a police run Jamaica. Hey boy, hey so good boy. Hey boy, a police run Jamaica. Batty boy. Oh, you run to the squad in them so batty boy. A boy you go like him know a squad run Jamaica. Hey boy. Hey big handicap boy. You don't know a police run down a yard, batty boy. Eh? Wait, so RT did get locked up, laugh out loud? Yes. I remember you heard from Cheese first. So what is?
So the next thing that is popping in the news, based on the same theme, the buffoonery continues as it pertains to these TikTokers, fish talkers, fraud talkers. Information that was going out is that RT Boss was arrested while he was in Jamaica. Based on the information, it is said that he drew some sort of toll at an individual. That individual then ran to the police station, did his civic duty and tell the police who drew the gun at him, where and how and why. The police allegedly went for RT Boss and he was alleged being the operative word, arrested. Now people, again I am going to tell you, whenever you are analyzing, psychoanalyzing people or what they say, do not just read the big bold letters. Also read the fine print. Think about the source of your information. Is that source credible? Has that source ever been credible? What is the history? What is the MO of this source? And I say this to say that, remember, RT Boss was the same individual that faked his own death and wanted person to send money to some sorts of GoFundMe, some sorts of PayPal, so that he could be buried. Don't know how he planned to pull it off, but like you know, these are spiritual advisors, Kevin Smith of TikTok. So therefore, they are fraudulent, dumb as FUCK. However, they still have a whole bunch of clients, people that are desperate, want to find love, want to know if their man is cheating. So therefore, they pay this idiot. So therefore, it makes them a bigger idiot. However, he is tricking them on bus and living a lavish lifestyle, buying all sorts of vehicles in a Jamaica, in a foreign, all sorts of places. But like them say, every day a new fool is born, and if you catch a fool or a set of jackasses, always use them. Not to encourage any sorts of scamming, but me just say, you put yourself in the predicament, you were desperate, and then you pay more money to remain desperate because he was never going to do anything for you. Back to the story at hand. Now, since that announcement came out and people, again, the source, a lot of these TikTokers, they collaborate together. So therefore, RT Boss might have come up with a plan to say, you know, say, me get arrested, and then he's going to use people to collaborate it, and then he's going to pay them money or whatever, monetary gain or whatever training that they were going to get. It is one hand wash the other when it comes to these fraudulent actors and TikTokers. Now, people, since that announcement, RT Boss allegedly make a post on his official page. And this is exactly what the post looks like. So, people, that was RT Boss in live and in living color on his official page, I think. The song that is playing in the background, that's the sound of the Police, a classic hip hop song. Don't remember the name of the group that sang that song. But we see say he is not arrested. And we see that he is decked out in full police gear, fraudulent police gear, I might add, because he is not a police. He could never qualify to be a police, even though the criteria or the qualifications is not that high. I am just saying he falls way below the threshold. Seeing that he's a criminal, he's a fraudster, he's a shammer, he is everything bad, especially he is no sort of spiritual advisor, he is no sort of prophet, just full of all sorts of game, like me say. So people, at the end of the day, we see the Pops YG, and at the end of the day, we see the RT bosses. This is what TikTok is all about. It is all about game. It is all about capping. It is all about fooling these people. Because it seems as if this is what the new generation, mostly of Jamaicans, find to be entertaining. This is talent at its best or at its worst. Being famous for being infamous. Being famous for being despicable. This is a next perfect example. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.